to.
If we look at these here, they are from slightly different angles, as you can see. Obviously, your headline is more at the top of the trees, where down here, I was from a different angle, but show more about the swing here now. So there's a bit more sort of spacing from this angle we'd expect, obviously, as you're going down. But if we look at the swing on the right, the gap you were there from the yellow line when you go back, okay, you can see here now you've almost gone into that yellow line quite a lot as you're coming down here now. Hands getting very high. Club is way out, and the club's almost disappeared out of the screen. The arms now from where they started to where they got to, sort of throwing out the golf ball, hitting the heel of the golf club, and then sort of shoving through, and then, just a miss it. Again, follow through wise, fine, and if you hit the golf club, had you swung it a smidgen slower, it would have given you that extra, so just bring that club in with that kind of baby position, we sort of rocking the baby arms kind of thing. You'd have probably got a reasonable shot kind of down the fairway, but when you're giving it a whack, there's less time because you're swinging it fast, obviously.
Yeah.
You can't get away with it. This one here now, just looking to see where your hands are in relation to that blue line. As you go back, the hand's staying nicely away from that blue line. That's fine. Now from here, the hands start going down again towards that right side. So as you come into the golf ball here now, you see there's a lot more space between your hands now. The strike is so much better, okay? And we're able to twist through now. A, in more balance. B, with the ball flying, as you can see, dead straight down the middle there, with not a lot of effort and a more under control kind of swing. Now, once you get used to the arms doing this first, not that towards the golf ball, then you can start dialing up the swing a bit faster if you need to, okay? Because we only really need acceleration from here to there. We don't want acceleration up here. And using that example...
Drop them in and then...
Exactly. It's like that kind of...
Yeah.
Slow in the corner, fast out. Here's the stuff we slow in, and then where's the acceleration point?
Exactly. When
now,
you hit the pedal, you've got to know when to hit it.
Exactly. Now, even though I know that as from a non-racing perspective, when you sort of see, if I was driving a car, I wouldn't know at what point the corner to put the speed on. And I'd probably put it, and again, in that line of work, it's a millisecond is 10 places in there. I mean, if you're putting the foot down a bit later in the corner, you're not getting that extra mile out of the corner, so you're losing time all over the place. So, and it's the same margins in golf. I mean, if you slow the swing down and have an error in your swing, you might be able to manage it a little bit. So we say if the car was a little bit dodgy or you've had a break somewhere, you can get round corner, but you've got to drive a bit slower. Okay, you've got to manage what you've got. So if you've got a fault in your swing, where the arms are working out too fast or the car's not mechanically sound, you've got to sort of bring things back and slow it down. What we want to try and do is eliminate that error, stop your arms working out too fast, so your kind of hand path, as we said, as we're swinging the golf club, is swinging kind of under this way, not up there and then out there. And I'm sort of trying to come back in at the last second to adjust it.
My brain is saying the wrong way around.
Exactly, yeah.
Because
you feel you want your arms out and wide.
Yeah, get out of my way, my body, particularly with the driver, because you feel it's like out there, but actually your hands are, but your elbow.
But you actually look at when you sort of stand to a golf ball, as you stand the ball very nicely. Look where your arms are. Your arms are under your shoulders. Yeah. So at any point now your arms start working kind of that direction, there's no benefit to anything at all. You want your hands, if you sort of to draw a line, and what some of the drills I've done in the past with the people is, you know those big like foam sticks used in swimming pools, yeah? Sort of 2 metre long things, kids sort of lie on them and stuff. You can sort of set up your golf bag and sort of like attach it through that, and then put it kind of on the range there, maybe back by your right foot, but sort of sticking out there. So if you were to hit it, it wouldn't hurt, obviously, but you get some instant feedback. If you swing that stick there now as you go back, you can see your hands working just above that line and just about missing it, okay? Whereas this one here now, if we put a stick in there, okay, as we come back, ouch.
Sticks in half.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Your arms have risen up and get onto that stick. So just some ideas about how your hands and arms, it just gives you, I always go back to that kind of pebble skimming position, where your arms are. When you throw your right arm through, it comes in from a very narrow to wide position. It doesn't go from out here and then try to go around, because then you're going to fall and lose your balance.
You literally do that.
Exactly.
It's automatic. You don't think about it, do you?
No, exactly.
Like that.
Exactly. But as we said, when we showed that drill with the left arm, your left arm isn't automatic, is it? Your left arm doesn't really know. I mean, I would literally, as best you can, just stand there and just get used to your left arm doing this. That's what your left arm's basically doing, is rotating like this on an angle.
To be honest, because I've been trying, as you say, go back.
Yeah.
What the hell, I played off 12. Christ, no. But
You can definitely see about it,
But then, But I've been trying now to get my left arm to be like this at full.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely
But how's this
rocking.
hand going to get out there? Exactly.
Don't work. No, you're right.
Doesn't work, does it? And that's the thing. And I always ask these questions in lessons to people, and it's not to try and catch them out to make them seem foolish or make them look stupid.
No, I don't care.
It's just to make sure that actually what they're trying to do isn't completely wrong. Because so many people in the past, I never used to ask these questions, and you sort of, people come back and you have conversations with people, and you start, oh, you work, and they go, yeah, I'm trying to do this. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What's the thought of that? So sometimes almost like prevent that happening, and so because a lot of guys go away for weeks and weeks and weeks, for hours at range practicing hitting golf balls, trying to do on something. There's got no relevance to their golfing, whatever. Like putting diesel in a petrol car. You can fill the car as much as you like, ain't go very far, is it? So.
I see it down the range all the time when I get out. I just, I don't. What I do, I take on board the last lesson as best I can, and then work on what you said, because otherwise you're just practicing your faults. It's a waste of time. You know.
I remember watching a clip on YouTube the other day, and it was this guy said, if you go to the range with no purpose or no practice, all you're doing is exercising. You're getting cardio work, that's what you're doing. Yeah. It's not actually, if you just today, I'm going to hit balls to swing better, when happy days.
There was a guy,
you're going to get good at reacting.
There was a guy, the last time I went there, quick story, and he was, well, I don't know, probably mid-20s, something like that. He was a big lump guy. And he had this drum and the noise on it. He was smashing it.
Yeah.
So as I walked past him, I just glanced, and he hit it like 225 on it with a range, soft range. I thought,
Yeah,
Christ,
yeah.
he can do it. I never done it.
Yeah.
That was one. Every other one.
Oh, yeah, missing the range. Yeah, exactly, yeah. All over the place, yeah,
all
exactly. So what relevance is that? It's got down on the golf course. Playing golf's got nothing to do with that at all, as I say. So be aware of your hands, where your hands are working. Think of that pebble skimming kind of thing with the right arm, which you can do naturally. But I would practice that two-club Zorro drill, as I call it, trying to get them together and be aware of what your left arm needs to do, because your left arm at the moment is not quite sure what it needs to do and sort of the feeling of what it needs to do. Okay, so
my brain.
yeah, exactly. Attach brain down. Come on, man, we can work.
Talk to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah.
Good
thanks very
stuff.
much.
Well done, mate. Very good.